you haven't been to Balance Rock, it's a rock that is balanced, and it's a very unique rock. It's like a two-parter. You go see the rock, and then you go to this park as well. Bada bing, bada boom, done. Welcome back to reviewing old Hey Arnell videos. We are kind of like in a marathon, rewatching all of these videos, giving you some behind the scenes and some context to these videos, so that way you can kind of understand a little better what's going on in the videos. Because a lot of times, I just didn't explain what I was doing, and the story flow just did not go according to plan. So this is kind of like an opportunity to rewatch them and kind of like explain what's going on in the videos. So the last one was about vineyards. I would recommend you watch all of them if you want context to all of these videos. These will be released on a daily basis, so I'm trying to get as ahead of the curve as much as I can. So now we are on episode 17, Balance Rock. So this is kind of like so what I've started realizing in the vlogs was people like seeing like these locations. So I had shifted my original thinking of tutorials, business ideas, to now just I'm going to these places and I will document my experience. And then my whole goal was I want people to kind of, see these places for themselves and then experience them for themselves as well, basically. Kind of like I'm your tour guide to these locations. If you want to go here, do it. It was just kind of like, this is the spot, and then make a decision if you want to go there or not. Or, some people will just watch it and have the experience through me and then put it on there like, I'll do this someday. And then I don't know, maybe they do it, maybe they don't. So now we are day 17, 2016. This is, like I started thinking to myself, like, well, what are the other attractions in Southern Idaho? And one of them was Balance Rock. If you haven't been to Balance Rock, it's a rock that is balanced, and it's a very unique rock. So here we go. Let's see what happens on this day.
Day 17.
So again,
Today,
still continuing with
we're going to
daily
Balance
vlogging.
Rock. Yeah, we're going to Balance Rock
So you're like, here we're going to Balance Rock.
today. What are these signs?
So it looks like I was heading towards Balance Rock, and the road was closed. So I was like, how do I get to Balance Rock with the main road that leads me there is closed?
Road closed.
I think
Closed. What the heck?
so. I was very disappointed because I was like,
to the construction guys.
so I busted through, and then I came to a
there is
construction
a
guy, and he's
way
like, you got to take a right here. You got to go around this. And then it's like, okay. So I went around the construction zone, and I got back on the main road.
Left. And then you'll be there.
So basically, I guess a little bit more context on this is an easy way to get here is I'm going to put a pin on the description itself. Because sometimes if you look up Balance Rock, it might try to take you to the Balance Rock Park, but you want to get to the Balance Rock, I guess. And typically it's a two-parter there. You kind of go to the rock and then you go to the park is usually what I end up typically doing. So here I am at the park. It's Balance Rock. And then you come over here and then you're kind of like looking at it. And then if you want to get really close to it, you got to like climb up. And it's not an easy climb. It's pretty much straight up on this. And again, here's the rock. And as you can kind of see, it's balanced. Very nicely balanced. It's so crazy. Look at that rock. Balanced rock. I mean, again, like you gotta go see this for yourself at least once. If you've never seen this, you gotta go check it out. A lot of people go up there, take a photo next to it, and you can kind of see the parking lot on the bottom. And this is me flying the drone, flying it. This is probably like on just doing like a circle around it. So again, like look how giant of a rock this is, and it's like balanced on just that little small section right there. Balanced rock. So I think somebody else is coming up. So I think I put it in auto mode where it like circles around here, and I was like, I'll try to get up there to the top while it's like doing 360s. And then here I am in the shadow. You can't even see me there, but I'm there basically, because it's really tricky. One thing I want to go ahead and kind of say is like climbing up this is really tricky, and especially climbing up is pretty easy, but climbing down is tricky. A lot of people just gonna like go here and they're like, nope, and then they just pass on climbing to be next to it, especially if somebody's afraid of like heights and so forth. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. So then now it looks like I'm in the park. So the park is just before the rock. And there's a path here that will kind of walk you all the way to the back. And it's a really nice path, but a lot of, sometimes I've seen snakes here. So keep that in mind. Snakes will just, so like I'm always on the lookout for snakes here, but it takes you about like almost kind of like half a mile in to the back. And it's a really nice park. So it's like a two-parter. You go see the rock, and then you go to this park as well.
Wow, that's so cool. Look how cool that looks. Wow.
Yeah, so it's like you're almost kind of surrounded by these walls, and there's kind of like a creek there. There's a video where I kayak this too. That's in the future, you guys. Stay tuned. So you get to this part. This is the end of the trail right here. And then it doesn't go any further. You're just going to get here. And then really, there's no climax. That's what she said. And then basically, then you just walk back. And then that's your adventure at Rock, Balance Rock. As you see the rock, and then you go to this park. And bada bing, bada boom, done. So yeah, so that's basically Balance Rock in a nutshell. I'll see you guys on the next one.